invite external Professor Meenakshi Sharma ma'am, our head of department, and my supervisor, Professor Manmeet Kaur ma'am, and all the respected teachers and my colleagues present here. I extend my heartiest welcome to you all. Today, I, Vanshika, stand in front of you to present my progress as part of my PhD journey for upgradation from JRF to SRF. My research topic is titled Female Leadership in the 18th Lok Sabha elections and its correlation with dynastic politics. I thank you all to provide me with this opportunity. So, as part of my PhD journey so far, I have accomplished the following things. I have successfully scored 7.57 SGPA in my PhD coursework. I have had 3 papers published. I have had 2 chapters complete as part of my thesis, and the 3rd chapter is considerably done. It is in the finishing stages right now. And I have also had the opportunity to have 2 of my research papers accepted for 28th World Congress of International Political Science Association that was conducted last year. Sadly, I could not attend it. Now coming to the research papers. This was the first research paper that I had published. Second one was Theoretical Foundations of Political Dynastism, Patronage Politics and Elite Democratic Theory. Here I would like to quote the famous elite theorist C. Wright Mills, who says that elites reproduce themselves not just through powers but through institutionalized structures of not just through wealth, but through institutionalized structures of power. Let us now proceed to the core of my research topic. These were the seminars and chapters that I had done. Yes, so we'll now officially begin with my topic. Okay, we all know that dynastic politics has been a persistent feature of Indian democracy, and it is often criticized for being associated with democratic deficit, elitism, and a restricted political participation. However, it is not very difficult to notice that this dominant narrative regarding dynasticism often overlooks the gendered realities of political participation. In a political system that till today remains deeply patriarchal and often provides restrictive participation, we cannot overlook the fact that dynastic networks may actually benefit differently, may actually work differently. It is not guaranteed that it actually benefits as of now. We can only say that it might impact differently to women. For many women, political families often provide them with easy access to politics, often giving them it provides them with political capital, social legitimacy, name recognition, and often the organizational support that is quite difficult for women to garner independently. So we can now see that this raises a very important analytical question, that while dynasticism may contribute to democratic deficit, favoritism, elitism in democracy, and maybe restrict the entry of new political leaders, can it simultaneously facilitate and enhance women participation in a very much visibly unequal political landscape? I'll now be telling you about my research gap and which I attempt to address. So we can see that while there are many studies addressing dynasticism and gender politics separately, my attempt would be to address the intersection of these 2 topics. These are my research questions and hypotheses. The methodology I'll be following will be a qualitative one. The chapter 1 of my thesis talks mainly, it introduces the topic, it delves into the conceptual understanding of my topic, and it also lists out the objectives, questions, hypotheses, and methodology of my topic. The Second chapter focuses solely on the literature review, delving into debates about kingship, elitism, and dynasticism. The major authors that I have mentioned here are Kanchan Chandra, Derrickson Thompson, Vasanthi Raman, Amrita Basu, and so on. My third chapter, which is not completed yet, it is in its finishing stage. It talks about the conceptualization of dynasties in India, historical development of political dynasties in India, and how political parties also enable dynasticism to sustain itself with maybe not following democracy within their party structures, and also following somewhat not ideal process of political candidate selections. That was all from my side. I will now be open for questions and feedback from respective teachers. Thank you.